welcome, Atamarie or whatever, to the platform. It's Monday morning after a long weekend, a weekend off after a made-up holiday. I hope you all got home safely. I did, from Turangi. It was a long drive, though. New roads are great, but sometimes they just literally move the problem or the traffic jam up the road. So I spent a lot of time in Devlin last night, going at about 5 kilometres in my car, which wasn't great. But anyway, here we are this morning. And while I was sitting in my car in the traffic, I was pondering. By the way, David Seymour with us in about 10 minutes, but I'm just going to have this right first. I was pondering the effectiveness and the impact of political slogans. And political slogans or catch cries can become quite important in the course of an election or a political narrative. We kind of outed, National have soft launched for this election the campaign slogan, back on track, or let's get New Zealand back on track. I think it's pretty safe, pretty middle of the road, like the National Party and its policies itself. Though I must say their policy on potholes, having driven to the Central North Island this weekend, is very, very welcome. So a political catch cry, well, it can do you some good. You know, if it's not much chop, it's neutral. But you have to work pretty hard to have a political or a campaign slogan that actually damages your cause. And I'm amazed because this Labour administration have managed to do just that. In it for you. In it for you is their new campaign slogan. Who said they weren't? Well, clearly someone in a focus group or a group of people in the focus group said, we think you're a pack of self-serving, corrupt, nepotistic bees. And Labour thought the most, and that obviously was a very strong piece of research, because they have felt the need now, as an incumbent government with more than 50% of the seats in Parliament and the popular vote, they have felt the need to go on the defensive, to justify why they are there. And I guess they do that in the absence of a track record that they can go to market with. In the absence of being able to say, look at all the great stuff we've done, let's keep going. Which was essentially their catch cry last campaign. Let's keep moving forward. Remember, that was the new catch cry in the 2020 election. Before that, it was, let's do this, before we realised what this was. So Labour immediately stuck in a negative mindset. We have to justify why we're doing whatever the hell it is we are doing. So in it for you, or we're in it for you, is a justification, a claim. It's like having an argument with your significant other and they say, I really do love you. And you know in that moment, they don't. It is really all about you. No, it's not. It's all about them. Also, it is good if a catch cry is original. This isn't. Was apparently used by the New Democrat Party, I think in 2019 or 2020 in Quebec, in a regional race in Quebec, Canada. I have not bothered to check to see if those people won. But it's not even new, or ChatGPT or whatever wrote it. In it for you, in it for you. Now, a really good campaign slogan can also enter into folklore, enter into common parlance. And, you know, internationally, the best example we have of this is Make America Great Again. MAGA. MAGA in itself is a word now. And the red MAGA hat became a thing that can promote or provoke all sorts of debate, love, and indeed hostility. So a really great campaign slogan really focuses people. And I've looked at In It For You and thought, if you made a cap out of In It For You and Labour red, what would it say? It would say iffy, wouldn't it? And if we change the slogan to We're In It For You, it then becomes whiffy. And unfortunately, with this campaign slogan, whiffy and iffy are perfect descriptions not only of Labour's current strategy, but also of their chances come polling day.